All right, this will be 5 minutes of 144 voice. Begins with the court.
All right, that portion then, the testimony of the officer at the January 26th preliminary examination transcript is admitted as the next exhibit for the defendant.
I beg your pardon, Your Honor. I believe it was January 5.
Is that January 5th?
It's the 5th, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, our next offer is going to be the other preliminary examination transcript, which is January 13. Portion of the testimony of Officer Paley, and that's page 36, line 19 to 37, line 17, and I think Mr. Archer has received that.
You will so stipulate?
Yes.
That would be defendant's C.
The last offer would be an oral stipulation that, Your Honor, there was a blood sample taken for which there was a blood alcohol result run, and the stipulation, I think, would be that from the blood sample that was taken from Mr. Teague during the period of time that he was in custody at the Campbell Police Station, when the sample was taken and when it was analyzed, it was found to contain 0.11 of blood alcohol by weight.
All right. Is that stipulated too?
Your Honor, may I have just a moment, please? Your Honor, Mr. Teague's blood, which was taken at 12:25 a.m., December 12th, 1980, would appear to have been 0.19.
All right.
I'd stipulate to that, Your Honor.
I thought counsel would.
Anything further?
We have a witness, Your Honor, if the people rest.
People rest.
All right.
We call Mr. Teague, Your Honor.
Would you please raise your right hand? If you'll have a seat in the witness stand, state your name and address, please, for the record.
Norman Teague, 3586 Apple Way, APPLE Way, Santa Clara.
Sir, do you recall being detained and arrested in Campbell around about midnight, give or take either way, December 11 of last year?
Last year?
Yes, 1980.
Oh, yeah.
Which officers arrested you?
Campbell.
Your Honor, may I move that mic a little bit closer? Maybe it will help the reporter get answers.
Were you taken to the Campbell Police Station?
Yes.
Now, was your wife taken to the Campbell Police Station?
Yes.
And her name for the record?
Candace Craig.
How is that last name spelled?
Craig.
Thank you.
How old was she at the time?
16.
Was she pregnant at the time?
Yes.
How far along was her pregnancy? How close was she to giving birth?
She had the baby the 21st of December, so that would put her about 8.5 months.
Did you observe the police as they took your wife into custody?
Yes, I did.
Was there anything unusual that happened?
Yes, well, when they took me into custody, they locked me in the car. She started screaming and started to walk over toward me, and they grabbed her by the hood of the sweatshirt type jacket she had on with a hood, and they threw her belly first up against the Barracuda that was parked outside.
Object to the question, Your Honor. The answer is non-responsive. I ask that it be stricken.
I think it's responsive, Your Honor.
How is it relevant?
I am getting to his state of mind.
All right, overruled.
Now, how did she react to that occurrence?
She just screamed, and then they took her around to the other side of the car, and they pushed me inside the car, and I couldn't see anymore.
All right. Now, what did the officers do with you when they got you to the station?
They put me in the first holding cell as you walk in the door, which is just a regular cell with a toilet and, a bench in there. And very shortly after that, they pulled me out and took blood and took my boots from me, my belt, all my personal property.
Very well. Now, if you know, was this holding cell a single holding cell, or were there others around it, or
It's not necessarily a single holding cell.
Hold on, let me